What's up, guys? We are back once a motherfucking again. I believe I have found a way to I believe I have found a way to cast my beautiful game without the little progress bar, and hopefully you guys are going to be okay with it. We decided we're going to be doing borderless. I tried full screen, but the biggest problem with full screen is when you're not when I'm not on the League app. I can't click the League app, so I can never. Oh, an invade from blue side. And the the snoo, Chris Tyson. Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow, we've got some leftists. That's crazy. We got MrJC. What's a motherfucker again? This time on the sex pony, aka the brony. What a nice skin! What the fuck is this skin? Is this Winter Wonder Hecarim or something? I don't know, man. I've never seen a scythe that cool. Like, holy fuck! All right, so we got Aatrox, Hecarim, AP Midnu, Ashe, Lulu versus Teemo, J4, Gwen, Xayah, and Rel. Okay, so we've got the Republicans on the left. We got the Donald Trump squad on the left versus Kamala Harris's endorsers with the Teemo and Gwen solo lanes. All right, so we're seeing the Nunu one shot the back wave, except he's almost dead. Gwen can't do much more. She's taking a lot of damage in the minute wave, but Chris Tyson manages to live because all lives matter. Aatrox gonna miss his Q2, and Teemo gonna get some poking. At least Sane gets a CS. Alright, so we have a non-woke bot lane versus a non-woke bot lane. We'll have to see who wins. Alright, the crash down comes in from Rel, but it's just for fun because she ends up taking like 20% HP for free. Aatrox doing his best to farm. Okay. Gwen mid kind of sucks. Nunu apparently is just destroying her asshole. Shit's crazy. We got MrJC finishing his third camp. J4 starting his second camp. Nunu's going Omega Snowball. And he's gonna get a lot of damage in on Gwen. But Gwen gets a Dark Harvest stack. So was it worth it at the end of the day? Oh, the first blood has been given over to Gwen. Nunu flash igniting. Unfortunate. I don't really know how Nunu mid works. I think it's just you snowball the wave and pray to Jesus. Alright, Sane is gonna miss everything. Teemo's gonna throw the ignite, gonna throw the sex chains, gonna call himself Rihanna. The nullifying orb comes in, and he's gonna dash over the wall. He's gonna make it out alive. And Nunu is gonna do what Chris Tyson does best, harass people for loots by just throwing a snowball in his face. MrJC with the invade, and he gets the smite steal, and the Jarvan's about to go down. Lulu takes the kill because, well, she's a Republican, right? So, like, they like to steal things. The crash down's gonna come down, and Lulu's in danger. She gets ignited. The Xayah flashes. Ashe over the wall, and the Ashe is gonna get the kill. And Rel kills the Lulu. Rel forced to flash away. Whoa! What an insane team fight. Yo, it's like I just cast Genji versus T1. Oh, wait. We all know how that happened. Anyways, massive lead.
Snip, snip.
Okay, the J4 getting dicked down, forced away from his camp because Gwen is losing the lane. No way.
I'll fight to the end.
Okay, the MrJC with another gank. doing damage. He's got the spectral cleave, and is it gonna be enough? It is one more Q. It's not gonna be enough. Lulu takes another kill. Let's go! Mexico represent the Latino vote, coming in strong for Mr. Trump. The massive snowball isn't gonna be enough to crash down. It's not gonna hit. The snowball misses. Zaya just AFK in a bush trying to find the Lulunator. Whoa, they caught Lulu on a rotation without a ward. That's amazing. Alright, this Zaya actually starting to play like Guma Yushi. Alright. He's a blue team, down about 200 gold, but so far, no one really making big strides. We've got Lucidity boots. Okay, I mean the Nunu combo is dealing damage, but he's taking as much damage as he's dealing. At least he has access to decent innate sustain. MrJC looks like I think there might be a Eclipse first. Hex Flash over the wall by the rail. The crash down's not gonna land. Shattering Spear. Shattering Strike, sorry. Not gonna find its mark. The Zaya losing a trade to the Ashe one-on-one. The Lulu Shield really come in handy. The Sex Chains from Aatrox come out. And Teemo gonna take about 30%. It should take over to level 6 with this, but this gives priority for MrJC to start the Dragalagon. The bot lane has come to help, and Chris Tyson is fighting Cherry Blossom in the mid lane. But Chris Tyson doesn't have the Nunu ult, so you know he can't do a flash expose. There's a pink ward in the tri-bush, and we know about this. Nunu really needs to hit level 6 if he wants to do something. The needlework is coming out, and it's gonna be enough. MrJC with the onslaught of shadows for the assist on the kill to Gwen, and Ashe is gonna 1v1.
Retribution is at hand.
Oh, okay, no, I thought Ashe was gonna commit because she had arrows. I didn't have ult. Alright, well, Mr. Nunu's got the Disco Nunu shoes. But that kill on Aatrox is really going to help Aatrox out. And MrJC having priority access to the grubs. Going to pop another Q2, forcing the flash with the Sex Change. The Jarvan's going to EQ over the wall, but doesn't have his ult. The Hecarim Q going to be enough. Oh.
Better start praying.
Okay, Jarvan gonna live by the skin of his teeth. Able to just get away in time. Lulu gonna be taken to the kill shelter.
Feathers fly. Heaven sent. Like righteous fury.
Oh, the mount up going to be enough to push Ashe back into the turret range. And the bot lane going 2 for 1. Unfortunately, Rel getting a lot of kills doesn't mean anything because this champion's kind of useless when it comes to having damage. Nunu does a lot of damage, but he hasn't built anything useful. So he just built the run it down shoes. We'll have to see if MrJC and crew can carry this inting new. I mean, if I was Gwen, oh wow, like 2 seconds off the needlework. If she would have just eliminated this Nunu from existence. Nunu having a recall once again, just buying an Amtome, really starting to fall down here in gold. Yeah, we're down about 1,000 gold on the AFK Nunu. Aurel roaming up mid to help push the wave so Gwen can get a reset. Gwen has about 700 gold, so maybe we're gonna see the finished boots. No, we're just gonna see the finished codex, so we're gonna see Nashor's Tooth as the first item invested. Aatrox missing all his skill shots as always. Teemo going full terrorist mode, blowing things up as someone called Tumor would. Hug shot coming through to spot Jarvan's blue side jungle. Going to notice that the camps are up. Lulu getting fucked again. The Cataclysm comes through. And yeah, this Nunu not ulting could have made a difference, but chose to just disco Nunu instead. MrJC though with 40 CS. What? giving up the blue buff to go catch the wave, but I don't think he can fight this this super fed Gwen right now. A J4 is down only 400 gold, but he's down 40 CS. Nunu gonna do what Nunu does and just fail to hit the snowball once again. Okay, the needlework's gonna come out. Okay, Nunu going to flash away after getting ignited on 1 HP, and is gonna die like a little bitch. Alright, but MrJC coming in hot. Yeah. Poor Nunu. Well, I just don't think Nunu mid works. Alright, but Aatrox, losing a bit in CS, but once he's got that profane finish, I think everything's gonna be all good. All right, the speed up from Rel, not gonna find anything. The crash down in reverse. Ash pushing them off. But the Xayah already has an item compared to the unfinished Static Shiv. We don't even have, unfinished Kraken Slayer here for the Ash because we went for the Butsu first. The Seed Convergence versus the Shrelia, so it's gonna be whoever can land their combo first, gonna be more optimal in terms of the sports. We got MrJC with an Eclipse and Boots. Isn't gonna be enough. He's like super squishy though, and there's a lot of magic damage on the side of Team Red. Hopefully Nunu's gonna be able to start doing something soon because he's about 2,000 gold down. Yeah, this Nunu pick is pretty troll. The Onslaught of Shadows going to force the Feather Storm, but the knockback. Ash still has the arrow. Actually, Ash missed the arrow, but that's okay because whoa. Okay, well, Rel is a busted champion. 9 years of CC. MrJC gonna get another kill, which is gonna be good for him. Okay, MrJC's got to go back to farming his low HP. This Lulu can't really contest. Okay, Nunu getting a retribution kill. Actually pretty clean.
Don't die. I'll fight to the end.
Okay, the Rel dropping the ignite. Okay, Tumor running away from Aatrox, scared already. Went with the anti-heal early. I don't know why you flash when you're dead, but okay. Things are going from bad to worse here for Team JC. MrJC gonna do what he can. Get as many objectives as he can, but the J4 is starting to build back the money lead. At least here we can easily get this. Ooh, they got a lead. Alright, JC ulting over the wall for safety. We got Wing the Bang. Not able to get many objectives. Did secure 3 grubs though, so it's gonna be a 3-to-3 grub split. Okay, both voids cleared in the bush. We still don't have the Kraken Slayer. We should have it soon. I think Ash is motioning towards the red buff. We got Chris Tyson here in the mid lane trying to fight Wednesday.
She's still with me.
And just gonna run it down. 1-6. Oof. Going the sperm build. And Lulu gonna get caught. But Tumor taking a bad trade against the Aatrox. Manages to live, but by the skin of his teeth. But this Xayah is getting rich, and this Rel, holy shit, this Rel has a 1,300 gold lead, and this Xayah's up. Wow, okay, that's a 3K gold lead from just the bot lane. That's kind of crazy. But in the mid lane, there's a 2K gold lead. Yeah, it's a little hard to play when you're, I feel bad for MrJC because, like, this is clearly, like, this Chris Tyson Nunu guy should be IP banned. Dogshit player, has the run it down boots. Anyone who builds the symbiotic souls, and is not a support, should be perma-banned. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that you should IP ban people building symbiotic souls. They're just better boots. Unless you're a support. If you're a support, you have the excuse because you need cheap items. Okay, Tumor and Sane going at it. There's a Rel on Vision. Actually, she's not on Vision. Sane didn't know. But J4's over the wall. If Aatrox overcommits, oh, we've got the crash down. Oh, the Ash Arrow and also the Shadows is gonna be enough, but we're taking the turret. Ash goes down once again. When will this Ash learn that a turret is not her best friend? But that was okay, well, Aatrox died again for no reason, but that was a 3-for-1. Okay. MrJC working towards, I believe, either a Stag's Cage or a Spear Shogun. But it looks like we're going to be giving Red Team priority access to the Grubs. Ash finally on one item. Is this useless new gonna build an item? Nope. Looks like he's just gonna... Okay, he's gonna spend the game just running it down, unfortunately, for MrJC. But comebacks are, like, it's only a 5,000 gold deficit. It's 15 minutes. We've seen worse. Fnatic has thrown bigger leads. And they have players that actually get paid to play League of Legends. Now the Rel invading the jungle with the super blast cone and the super Scryer's bloom. I don't know what the chem bloom is called. Okay. And Nunu's just dead again. Okay. That's an IP int ban if I've ever seen one. Alright. Alright, MrJC, working towards a Spear Shogun. The Herald gets called bot lane. Let's see what we're gonna be able to do with it. The Flag and Track Cataclysm combo! Gonna force the flash out of Langley, the onslaught of shadows by MrJC! The knockup by the Aatrox, but the Feather Call gets 4 people! MrJC's in trouble, the Feather Storm's going to claim MrJC! The Rel dies to Lulu, the Flag and Track misses, and Wang Batang gonna be taken down by the Ash. The Teemo is doing a lot of work, the Aatrox coming back in, that's another kill for the Aatrox, and Tumor gonna live by the skin of his teeth! No flash! All summoners invested in the mid lane, and Gwen is still just winning the 1v1. So, yeah, that's an inhib taken for the side. Oh, no, it's just an inhib turrets. But, with this, Gwen now has a 3,500 gold lead on this disco shitter. And, yeah, that's insane. Disco Nunu proving to be the most useless thing in the game. Why is Nunu still a champion? Like, honestly, I feel like half the champions in this game could be removed and no one would bat an eye. Like, remove Teemo, remove Yuumi, remove Nunu, remove, like, Yorick. Like, look at all the, like, the D-Gen 1 tricks. Just remove all of those from League. Or make them, disable them in Ranked. Like, do you have an 80% win rate on your 1 trick? No, okay, then you can't pick it. And Nunu just dead again. As 1 death every 2 minutes. Don't leave me. No one wanted you in the first place. Feels bad, man. Okay, the Flag and Drag going to miss the Lulu. The charge. into the crash down. Mr. JC in a bit of trouble. The Cataclysm is up. He's got to be careful. The ghost has been parked, but the Gwen is here. Let's see what Gwen Stay can do. The needlework is coming out. Mr. JC's taking a lot of damage. The Aatrox now trying to go toe-to-toe. The needlework's going to miss. The Cataclysm, a beautiful arrow, but there's no follow-up. Because we have no mid laner. The Lulu doing some damage, but here comes the Nunu. Here comes the Disco Nunu. He's going to flash. Nunu all the Onslaught of Shadows is going to be a double bang tang. And Mr. JC's in trouble. And the Gwen is just going to not give a damn. Ooh, that snip snip double kill. Ooh, this Gwen is getting out of control. It feels bad man game for Mr. JC. Oh, and we're being held hostage by the Disco Nunu. Who would have known? Feels bad for Mr. JC. Now at a 1.1k gold deficit on the Jarvan. Unfortunate. There's almost there's a 4,000 plus gold deficit in the mid lane. This Ashe is trying, but it's hard to play Ashe when your front line doesn't exist. I mean, at this point, I would have preferred a Galio mid than a Gwen. Sorry, than a Nunu. But, I mean, this guy's called Chris Tyson Nunu. Hopefully he gets IP banned, IP reported, IP hacked. Honestly, wouldn't mind if his computer exploded and his arms blew off. He doesn't need hands. He doesn't know how to use them anyways. He could be spoon-fed. Alright, it's the Aatrox versus the Gwen. But the needlework being dodged out by the Aatrox. And oh shit! Needleworks part 3 just gonna do enough to like half-life. The Aatrox here. We got 14 stacks on the Magi's. Wu-Bang Tang. Gotta be taking oh, the polymorph coming through. Are we gonna see a follow-up? No. We've got the snowball from Cancer New. The Feather Storm being called in. That's a big ultimate out of the way. Can we win a team fight with this Mr. JC looking? But he gets rooted by the Feather Call. They're low. The Cataclysm coming in onto Mr. JC. But the Onslaught of Shadows, the man is still aggro. Teemo's gonna go down. Ashe is gonna land the Enchanted Crystal Arrow and then the 1v1. The Ashe is gonna win. What a win for blue side. But Nunu dies to a Teemo Shroom, and they don't have enough damage or frontline to be able to take the base. Aatrox able to defend the base from the Gwen, trying to push it in. And this game is pretty intense. We've got about an 8,000 gold deficit, but if Gwen is not in the team fight, this game is winnable. Okay, Mr. JC going towards a lethality item? Question mark? I would have loved to see a Stagger's Gauge, personally speaking, or maybe a bit of Magic Resist. But a Stagger's Gauge or a Death Stance would have been nice here. I feel like Mr. JC does enough damage. I feel like he just needs to live. Nunu, still as useful, as useless as ever. Now there's a 5,000 gold deficit in the mid lane. I am tracking this out of spite because I hate Disco Nunu players. They deserve to have terminal cancer and just die. And the Gwen going to take the scuttle away from a Nunu. I don't know how that's possible. It looks like we wasted all our cooldowns immaturely. And because the Nunu has a smite, so it's impossible to get out smited when you play as Nunu. The snowball going to come in, but Gwen just going to Mega Blast going over. And going to give everyone cancer. The Nunu just dying. Nothing new at this point, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like it's going to be a free Baron for red side because... Oh, okay. The forcing the Feather Storm early, but the Gwen exists! The Saya is getting melted! And the Ashe is in the back row! But it's not going to be enough to flash away from the crash out into the Shattering Strike, the flag and drag, the snip. Snip's going to be enough, and that's going to be the end of it. Is that the end of the game? No, I think it's just gonna be Baron. But yeah, things aren't looking too good for Mr. JC and crew.
Get me.
Okay, that's Baron over to red team. We now have a 12,000 gold lead. Let's check in on the mid lane gold lead. It's almost about 7,000 gold at this point. Nunu still on one item. Still useless. Yeah, MrJC begging for the sweet release of death to be granted upon his merry corpse. As, you know, I wish we could see summoner names. Can I see someone like called Chris Tyson Nunu? I'm banning Nunu, I'm sorry. And if he runs it down, then he gets IP ban. But, I mean, he's already running it down on a character he's named after. Yeah, Nunu taking about 20% from the smokeweed everyday shrooms. And Gwen going to snip away at these turrets like they're made out of paper. Alright, we break the celestial opposition on the rail, but is it going to be enough to start the team fight at the edge of night? Now finish on the Aatrox. The snowball comes in and it does 10%. And the Nunu's dead. The onslaught of shadows comes in, but it's not going to be enough. The needlework comes out and just eliminates JC. Sane is doing what he can on the Aatrox, but it's a massacre. There's only an E-Girl left, and E-Girls can't really do shit against real players. To crash out into Magnet Storm with a snip away, getting a vasectomy on that Lulu's face. Gwen gonna take another turret, and unfortunately for MrJC, it's gonna be a loss. Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed the cast, if you enjoyed the games, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.